my goal here today is to offer you some healing and to give you the spirit of healing it for yourself. If you can acknowledge to yourself that you deserve healing and that the experiences you had either as a child, a young child, or as a teenager were not your fault. You were let down by family members or friends or people in authority who should have been protecting you and instead were guided by a malevolent spirit. Once you see that this is not your fault and you have nothing to blame yourself for, there's nothing to feel guilty about, there's no reason to be ashamed, I'm hoping that you can begin to resolve the emotions around it that may be holding you back. First, if you could, take a deep breath. Let it release. Consider that you are being held in a golden ball of honey. Imagine the golden sacred honey pouring all around you and through you, filling every crevice, every place where there was an injury, a damage, a thought that no longer serves you and you would like to move on past that. So you send yourself golden light first. You imagine yourself enrobed in just a warm bath of golden sacred honey. Honey that is so pure that it could only come from source energy, the Christos energy, if you will. See yourself held in that. Take another deep breath if you'd like. And just relax in that for a few moments. Feel forgiveness. Feel joy, feel love. Feel your heart calm down. Feel some of the trauma and the tension release. Feel it moving away from you, dropping away and being transmuted by the Holy Spirit. And then I want you to consider, if you would like to, and if you can, an ancestor or a situation or a trauma or a person that's living now that it has any way, shape, or form created disruption in your ability to feel light, to feel joy, to feel happiness. And I want you to take that same sacred honey to that situation or that person or that thing or that moment. I want you to see it wrapped in the golden honey, the ball or sphere of golden honey, just as you did for yourself. And I want you to hold it there just for a few moments, if you would like to, if you feel guided to. And feel it smoothing it away, taking away the angry edges, taking away and dissolving all the unhappiness around it, the questions of why, the questions of how, the questions of why me. Feel it. Feel this honey pouring through every damaged, conflicted piece or fragment of emotion that you may have about this person, this incident, this time. And rotate the ball, the sphere, counterclockwise, slowly, gently, 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it doesn't matter if you rotated it more or less. It would be appropriate for your situation. But at least 5 if you could. If 3 is what you can do, then that's also appropriate. You have now set back your memories, your trauma bank, so to speak. You have now unwound a portion of that. You have forgiven some of the moment, some of your emotions, some of the shame perhaps that you felt. You have unwound that in the spirit of guidance and love. Forgiveness transmutes this situation. Love transmutes this situation. Love is what you give yourself first so that you can give it to others. Healing yourself is the most important thing you can do. When you have rotated your sphere around the situation counterclockwise, I want you to, if you can, imagine it, this moment, this trauma, this incident, this memory, encapsulated in an aquamarine larger ball of resonance and light. And it comes in deeply to process and cleanse your temple, so to speak, your chamber of connection to the divine source, divine creator, who never wanted you to feel any trauma or disturbance or injury. You have sealed this moment in this beautiful aquamarine sphere, imagining it like the most beautiful water you've ever seen. You are transmuting it and you have changed it, and you're offering it back to source energy so that better can be brought into its place. Better health, better times, better memories, more love for yourself. And as you give yourself a moment to bring that in, think forgiving thoughts, if you can, toward yourself, toward family members who didn't recognize your trauma or didn't believe you. Think of peace. Think of love. This is not an easy transmutation, but holidays are the best time to do them, because the pain that arises most strongly for some people during this time, whether it's missing a relative or not having a relative that's around or a friend around anymore that you can talk to, that you would like to resolve the situation with, this is the time that emotions come forward. So while they're strongest, you have the most opportunity to step up and transmute them, change them, activate your highest good. And the reason you want to do this is because it gives you better connection, better health, and better integration of your own divine source. And I'm going to send you healing now for anything that may be hanging on to you, anything that may not be feeling yet perhaps cleared. If you could just wave your hand, if you would like to, over your crown so that you're completely clearing your channel. See it going up to divine source, clear and cleansed. Ira nanaya sata yakara yatata yananaya na kakara yata satayara ata aregata ata katayana shata ira tanaya yakari yaka. If you could see yourself, if you choose to, laying on a comfortable table or a mat or a sofa or the ground, or even floating in the air for just a few moments. Better yet, if you can see yourself floating in those aquamarine waters we were speaking of, just gently listening to the sound of my voice and imagining dolphins swimming around you counterclockwise, whether you're on a raft or just floating on your back, just letting the waters comfort your cells, every cell that the golden honey is flowing through, continues to flow through. And the dolphins gently and slowly and playfully circling around you counterclockwise. And you see coming up from your body a golden star that's hovering about 12 to 16 inches above you. And you may see it going clockwise and you may see it going counterclockwise, but either way it's slowly, gently spinning, removing like a vacuum, going up to the ether, the darkness surrounding trauma, lack of understanding, words that have been said that were not what you meant or what you needed to hear at that time. Take a deep breath if you'd like to and breathe it out. Eratanaya sakaretana yatana yakasatana yada era. Releasing the past. Inviting health and wisdom and connection to source into your every cell, into your every breath, into your third eye, clearing it. Eranaya yagaraya nanaya yashataraya nanaya na ekanaya yakaya yahiaratanaya tataya yakataya kakasiarata ayayataya nananaya karayara sarayara daya naya ekaya yadara narara yatara yarasatayara. Allow these golden rivers of honey to melt through you and continue circling, cleansing your cells, cleansing your arteries, cleansing your veins, cleansing your thoughts, cleansing your heart chambers, so that you can connect with yourself, with nature, with your divine connection, with the stars, bringing that in for your highest good and your highest healing. Thanking the dolphins for assisting you. Any of your guides and sacred ancestors that have come through, wanting you to have the gift of rebirth at this Christmas time or holy time. Whatever holiday you celebrate, it doesn't matter. It's a holy time around the world for many faiths. The deities come through strongly at this time.